Hello everyone and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 with me, WBF. So, today we are back on Bjorn Home. We've got the crops to harvest, so we're going to start that in a second. The first job, I've just finished off screen the last of the corn harvest. So we'll go check that out in a second, but we need to get all of our kit nice and clean. I'm working very hard, so it deserves a nice wash. We'll just do this little bit of a glitch to fix this puppy up. Now you may see that we're pretty poor at the minute. So in today's episode we're going to get some of this, I think it's barley harvest, complete as much of that as possible. And wash it? I don't know if that's washing or not. It doesn't look like it's washing to me. Let's try now. Sometimes this the equipment doesn't like being attached. There we go. It might have just been the positioning I was trying to spray it at. But I've had a little bit of a break from Farming Sim. It's been about a week or so since I last recorded. And in that time, the only Farming Sim I have played is doing a bit of testing on the map I've been making. And all that is basically going in game, testing a bunch of stuff, going back into Giants Editor, fixing whatever sort of problems you either found or anything you didn't really like. So I haven't really been recording that. I haven't recorded any Farming Sim since last episode. I decided to skip the special episode for this week because last week I don't think I released any videos for Farming Sim, so just having one special episode after another I didn't really see the point of. So from today, hopefully the Farming Sim episodes will carry on from normal, but I really do want to crack on with this series and get it complete. I want to move on to maps, onto a new map, because I'm getting slightly bored of Bjorn Home. I don't know whether it's just the size of it. It's sort of a difficult size. It's not exactly the size map you can have massive combines on, sort of oversized combines on. You can have the one we have now is probably the biggest of which I would use on this map. So I want to go on to one of the new map, whichever one it is we choose, and hopefully work our way up to getting one of the big combines. But we're still gonna complete our task. Halfway through? Yeah. Just get these nice and clean. The reason why I want to get this barley harvested today is because there's a great demand on barley as we speak, and it's a pretty decent price. So let's get through there. Right. Sammy is going down to the two maize fields we harvested in the previous episode because they need cultivating. So we might as well get him working while we're using the big tractor and trailer to finish or start on our wheat or barley, whatever it is. I forgot what we have planted. I think it's barley. So I've heard that Giants are coming up with, or I've heard that, I think it's going to be in the next update. I think this is the next update is the big one. You might have, I think we spoke about in the last episode that Giants are planning on releasing quite a big update, fixing as many bugs as they possibly can within that update. But I have heard news that they are also in the update going to be releasing some dual wheels for some of the big tractors. Now I'm not too sure which tractors they're doing it for, but I would guessing that it would be possibly this and the big T8, which might be some good news for some of you, but I haven't actually even driven or bought the T8 yet, so I don't know what to expect about that. I might even do it for the big combine, I'm not too sure. Let's raise up this header and go get him busy. Make sure we have the choppers on. I also wanna wrong button. I also want to get into a few more different mods, but the sort of mods I want to use are pretty much gonna be only useful on a bigger map that you're gonna be crop based on. So we're not entirely gonna be 100% able to use those on this map. That's him going. There we go. You're busy. Let's just take this to the field. Right. There we go. You can wait there. We have the what's it called mod on now, so we can keep an eye on that. I want to show you this. We have a pit and a half full. Well, I think it's a pit and a quarter. This is only on like 26%, I think. Fermented 1%. What do we have in this one? We have 6%. So we could speed up time and be emptying this while we wait for the combine. But I'm not too sure on how long it takes to ferment. Right. And we don't have a lot of... we're about to go into minus pounds. So the great demand, I believe, has roughly 22 hours on it. There we go. So I suppose we can fast forward it to a certain extent. So let's do that. Yeah, here we go. Just get it to daylight. There we go. We might have just gone over that, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we just went over that, I believe, yep. So I might just store that barley then, and sell this. We have 2 bits here for. So change of plan. Looks like we're focusing on this today. Did you see how fast the money though? It's just gone down overnight, and we have a minus £5,500 bill. So something is quite expensive. Let's have a quick look. What? Vehicle running costs. Yeah. Looks like the amount of vehicles you have has a great deal on how much obviously your running costs are going to be, but it has a great deal on of an effect. Oh, I've got the updated version of Courseplay now. I haven't got my serial plugged in today simply because I just really fancied just coming on and playing it rather than having to set up everything, because it is a bit of a pain in the ass. One thing I do want to mention though is I released part 1 of our Minecraft Let's Play, and the feedback was like varied. Some people say release more farming sim, but if I was just to solely release farming sim videos on this channel, I wouldn't release them daily. I would release them. You'd get videos maybe once or twice a week, because this game I get bored of very quickly. I sort of sat here thinking earlier that my favourite farming sim was Farming Simulator 29, and I think the reason for that was because back then modding was brand new to everyone, and every map had something different. All the modders were, you know, finding out like all the new things that today, you know, we're all used to. It's if we play a map without it, it would be really strange. Like all the maps have everything, but back in the day, we had maps that had brand new stuff on, and we had mods coming out daily. It was just so much better. But now everything's changed. On the modding sites only accept amazing quality mods, and so we don't get a choice really, which is a shame. The modding community has changed quite a lot since what it once was. And I swear I set you to go up and down the field, not... I did. Oh, it's not normal. Oh well. You're happy. Looks like I have to drive on the crop a little bit. But yeah, some of the comments which I wasn't really too pleased about was people asking to release more farming sim, and the whole reason why I'm releasing Minecraft videos is because other people have asked for them, and it's something new and different on the channel, something I enjoy playing, and so why not sort of do both. Also keeps the channel active. Right. So I decided I'm going to store this until we get another great demand. What I've also come up with is I want to get a few more sheep at some point, so that we can get wool on a far more fast scale, because at the minute it takes forever. This is only this is still our first like batch of wool, so it's not exactly going very fast. And also, let's have a quick look. What's in the farm? Anything closer? No. I watched I think it was Lanty Kid, and there's actually a gold coin in this barn, which there is. This is what the gold coins look like. Yeah. 99 more. So it's my first one I found. I thought there were going to be massive things like the map icons, but clearly not. So no wonder why I couldn't find them. I suppose they'll be scattered here, there, and everywhere. Where though, I have no clue. That's the first one I've found. Oh look, there's another one. Yay! How's our chickens? I haven't cooked the eggs in ages. But yeah, I've been playing other games like Battlefield and DayZ, actually a little bit of Xbox, and I haven't played a lot of Xbox recently. So it's quite nice we were playing a bit of Black Ops 2, stuff a bit different, I guess. Any more eggs? Let's have a look. One more somewhere. Where are you hiding it, girls? Where are you hiding? Is that egg which no one can find? There is. Okay, how's the combat doing? He's doing fine. Oh. Let's go for this. So this takes forever to empty into here. Really does. The fact that you can only put a certain amount in at a time is quite annoying. I have noticed though there is a few mods of which have been released, which obviously were back in 2013 were top quality mods, but it's just not the same. I've downloaded a few. I've downloaded the 6R pack, which was one of my favourite tractors back in, or tractor packs back in 2013. But the version which was released, it's nothing on it. If anyone knows how to put the sort of the glossy texture onto a tractor, do message me on the Facebook page. That's one thing I would really like to learn how to do. Mod conversions. The steering wheel, it turns about 45 degrees, and then that's just the maximum turning. It's really weird. Really is. It's just like there's a few mods which have been released that people have done the textures properly on, and I don't know, it's just not the same quality as Giants. I think they just went over on the gloss, I think. But who knows? Also, I've seen I think it's fairly old news now, but the Giants released a picture of sort of obviously they're sort of, what's it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called. But basically, in this picture was what looked to be a New Holland T7, and it sort of brought on to everyone sort of the idea of that they're going to be fairly soon releasing a T7, whether it's in DLC or through an update or anything like that, I do not know. But they are, and hopefully, I really do hope that it's going to be a proper T7. Not something that is not going to be sort of worth it and all that, but where's the common? He's down there. I think Giants still haven't released the sort of the coding of which the sort of mod teams need to create fresh mods. So we're still waiting on that until we can get some proper brand spanking new mods being released. I mean there's mods like scripts being released. There's a lot of those being released. Ian Robson's using a lot of those. That's probably what we're going to start using, a few of those, as it's pretty much all we've got at the minute. Everyone's dying, sort of dying quite quickly in this game, I suppose. It isn't until recently that I've actually sort of not felt like playing this game. I don't know what it is. I haven't played much of it. This save game has coming up to 65 hours on it. And overall I've got about 80 hours on this game. So most of it's been spent on this map. It could be due to the fact that my game has crashed so many times. It's just quite off-putting, and I don't know what it is that's causing it. It seems like a lot of people are having performance errors or hiccups in different ways. It's not all the same. Some people are getting amazing amounts of screen tearing, which I'm not suffering a lot of. I have no screen tear at this precise second, and I haven't noticed it recently while I've been playing. A lot of people are getting frame rate problems. Again, I'm not suffering from that. I'm recording anything, I'm getting 60 frames per second. Nothing's wrong in that side of things, but game crashes, it's just happening so much. What mods do we have? This Amazon, which is a conversion from the 2013 in-game equipment, done properly, got a very nice texture on it. This is, I think it was if you pre-ordered the game, you got this Deutz. That was released on a website, so I got that. A Fent that I've tried to convert, doesn't work. It's, I don't know. These are the 6Rs, and I got a 6830 Premium. Very nice tractor, but again, causes errors. It's just a lot of errors, I guess. Seems like with every game of which Giants have released so far, if you try to convert stuff and you don't know how to do it properly, then it causes errors, and a lot of them. And it's just such a pain. This game is amazing, but the fact that you can't just go bump with a mod from 2013. I don't know. If anyone knows how to convert and has a method that is pretty successful, even on quite script heavy mods, then do tell me, because I've followed about 2 to 3 different methods of converting maps. Maps I can do. Maps are quite easy, but a lot of you will know that I'm pretty experienced when it comes to mapping. But mods, modding, right? Sort of the equipment side of it is something which I've always tried to get into, but I've not. With mapping, I would. A lot of it is self-taught. You sort of learn as I've gone, and with modding, everything's a lot more to do with the codes, to do with obviously programs to actually do the modeling, but texturing is something I've always wanted to get into, but I've never. Whenever I had a problem with, like, whenever I was mapping, I'd go on FSUK and ask about it. There's a lot of people would reply with help, and you could learn, but a lot has changed since I started learning, and there's not as many people that would just throw a comment out there explaining how something is done. So it's very hard to learn if you don't already know. So if there is anyone that does know how to sort of produce these nice shiny textures, then please do tell me. I would love to know. It's something I've tried to do in the past. AO texturing, something I've tried to do, but I've never sort of learnt how to do it properly. All the methods I've tried, it's not worked. It's probably something I've done wrong somewhere. But I really would like to sort of learn these things. So if anyone knows of any tutorials of which I could either watch or read through, then please do link me to it. There's a few different ways you can get in contact with me. If you message me on the WBF YouTube page, then I will reply. I reply to all the messages on there. But what do you guys want me to do with this series? Do you want me to carry on? Because at the minute, I'm really not feeling this series anymore. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should just start adding mods, or do you think that we should just go on to another map? Because the challenge is still doable, but we've done this so many times, and the rest of it is just going to be rinse and repeat. I mean, what episode is this going to be? I could have a quick look, but I'm not going to. I think this is roughly episode... We got to be getting close to 25-ish. I'm not too sure. But whatever it is, you guys need... if you could just, you know, tell me what you guys think I should do. A lot of you are going to tell me to carry on, but something needs to sort of be kicked into it, I guess, into the series. It needs to be given a new fresh of life, because at the minute it's just rinse and repeat, and I know this game is just a lot of rinse and repeat, but just something needs to be thrown in, I guess. I like change, I guess, in this game. I like new things. So if you want me to, I don't know, tell me your ideas in the comments. I feel like this episode has been very depressing. And I do apologise for that. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, I would love to hear your guys' opinions on the modding side and what you guys think of it so far. I think the only sort of modder I've seen putting a heck of a lot of effort into it, and releasing mods quite often, is a guy called Upside Down. I know of the I've actually spoken to the guy in the past. He actually was one of the creators of the weed mod back in, what the heck? Giants, fix your game. Oh dear. I don't know what I just emptied out there. Giants, your game is broken. But yeah, he's releasing quite a few mods, different scripts and stuff like that. It's gone by nearly full again. Jeepers creepers. Some of you guys have also been asking me to do the next series on my own map, but it's very early on in the testing stages, and until the map is going to be released to the public, I wouldn't be comfortable doing a series on it. Simply because if we were halfway through and something broke, then all of the blame would be put onto me. And so I think it is going to be Westbridge Hills next, and we just go heavy into the wheat side of things, or the barley, or whatever crop side of things. It could be a fairly quick series, or whatever you guys want me to make it into. But yeah, I just need your guys' ideas on what we can spruce up in the farming simulator side of this channel. Need your guys' opinions, because other games which I've played, there's so many different versions of the game, or mods, or stuff like that, that it's just, I don't know, I guess it's just the game itself. I know it's a farming game and all that, that it's limited, but I just feel that now I've played this game for however long it's been since its release, it feels pretty much exactly the same as 2013, to be honest. Yeah, we got some fancy tracks and stuff like that, but in the whole of scheme of things, it feels too close to 2013. The amount of stuff they could have done. Yeah, I don't know. So we've come up to the sort of 30-minute stage, so I'm gonna probably leave this now, and each episode we're just going to carry on from wherever we left off. So we're going to stop at this point. We're going to unhire him, leave him there. We're going to let him get down here a tad bit. That'll do. We'll unhire him. Leave you there, leave you there. You need to sort yourself out, which I don't know what you're doing. The hell, giants? I don't even know. And whoever gave me the suggestion of reversing up the clamp, cause if you guys remember, I got stuck trying to get up the clamp. I'll do that later. Whoever gave me the idea of reversing up, thank you, because I didn't really think of that. But that's where we're going to leave it off for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We've had a lot of discussion about different things. I think a lot of at the start of the game, everyone was being nice about the game, but now that it's been out for a while, we can all sort of take out our anger on it. But thank you guys for watching. As always, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.